Sripada Shivallabha Charitamrutam, Chapter 28. The Story of Sree Vaasavi and Sree Nagareshwara. Description of forms of Vishnu, Mahavishnu, Saraswati, Mahasaraswati Kali, Mahakali. It was Friday. It was the auspicious time of the birthday celebrations of Sree Vaasavi Kannika Parameshwari Devi. Sri Sripada got into the river Krishna, and walking on the water he reached the other shore. We reached that shore in a boat. It was 7 ghadiyas of the morning time. It was the auspicious time when Sri Venkateshwara Swami with consort Sri Alivelu Mangamma received worship and other services. Sri Sripada entered into the cowshed that was constructed the day before and went into deep meditation. We also entered into the cowshed at the same time. That was a unique occasion when the darbar of Sri Sripada commenced. Wonder of wonders! The body of Sri Charan was becoming very brilliant suddenly. That great effulgence was spreading on all the 4 directions. His body did not appear as a physical body but as an image of effulgence. He came out of the Gosala, that is the cowshed. Normally, his shadow was falling on the ground, but on that day, his shadow did not fall on the ground. Generally, there were footprints while he was walking, but on that day, there were no footprints on the ground when he was walking. He stared at the sun god very sharply. His body was filled with divine brilliance, and that form of great luster was becoming bigger and bigger. After some time, his form of effulgence merged with sun. We saw with our eyes the disappearance of Sri Sripada. We saw a child of divine luster in the orb of the sun. That child came out of the sun and was coming briskly towards earth. When that child stepped on it, the earth vanished from our vision. He was wearing a charming smile. Again, he saw towards the sun most intensely. Earth was visible to us again. He asked both of us to see towards the orb of the sun again. We saw the divine form of a child of perfect beauty and charm in that orb of sun. That divine child was a feminine form. She was coming towards the earth with charming smiles. When the feet of the divine child touched the ground, the earth vanished from our sight. We were looking with awe and wonder. That divine child smiled on seeing us. Earth became visible to us immediately. Sri Sripada held that female form fondly in his arms. Sri Sripada was aged 16 years and that divine child was aged 3 years. She resembled Sri Sripada very much. She wore silken clothes and precious divine ornaments. Sri Sripada and the divine child enter into the Gosala again. Sri Dharmagupta and I were witnessing these wonderful spectacles with wonder, excitement, and apprehension. A doubt cropped up in my mind. Was it not jugglery and a magical trick of a conjurer? Sri Sripada, who centered my feelings, affirmed with a profound thundering voice, "You, Shankara, but this is not magic or jugglery. This is my nature. This is my divine disposition. The moment I think sky will turn at once into earth. Whatever I will, Brahma creates in accordance with my ideas. Then varied revelations are made in the creations. Forces of nature which are invisible will be brought to human understanding through forms and qualities of creation. When it is said that I am of the form of Brahma, it means that I spur Brahma to create. All the created living beings and the created things are sustained for some time. This is the function of the Vishnu form. I am that Mahavishnu who urges Vishnu to do that. Saraswati is different and Mahasaraswati is different. Saraswati is the form of knowledge relating to creation. Mahasaraswati is Anagha Devi giving inducement and strength to Saraswati. Lakshmi is the form responsible for the material affluence, bringing the sustenance of creation. Mahalakshmi is Anagha Devi, urging and empowering Lakshmi. The force of creation is the form of Kali. Mahakali is Anaga Devi provoking Kali and giving her strength. The form of Anaga Lakshmi. Anaga associated with Anagha Lakshmi is my Datta form. Anagha Lakshmi is incarnating as a divine form of mother distinct from the combination of Mahasaraswati, Mahalakshmi and Mahakali. Therefore, note that Anaga Lakshmi is the divine Shakti supporting the three forms of Mahasaraswati, Mahalakshmi and Mahakali in their integrated state and is superior to all of them. Note that my Anaga form bears Brahma, Vishnu and Rudra in an integrated state. It is the base for those three and transcends them and keeps them on the left side of Anaga Devi, the personification of the three Shaktis. Anaga is a Shakta Rupa, that is, masculine form of strength. As a result of the Savitra Kataka Chayanam done in Treta Yuga, my divine glorious form based upon Ardhanareshwara Tattva incarnated along with Vaishnava Maya as an ascetic in the form of Sri Sree Sree Vallabha in Pitakapuram. Be aware that this shape you see is in its real state the form of Mahalakshmi and Mahavishnu. Know that the form of Padmavati is having in her consciousness of Mahasaraswati, Mahalakshmi and Mahakali. Her form, however, is that of Mahalakshmi. She is Parashakti who possesses the three Shaktis and in their support and yet surpasses them. The form of Sri Venkateshwara embodies within him the consciousness of colossal form of Brahma, cosmic form of Mahavishnu and Pralaya Kala Rudra. He is the form of Parabrahma who is their support and remains far beyond them. Know that Sri Padmavati and Sri Venkateshwara are in the shape of Mahavaishnava Maya as Sri Sree Sree Vallabha in the form of Ardhanareshwara Rupa. Then I said, Guru Sarvabhauma, Jai Jai to you. You said you are Padmavati Venkateshwara. Again you said you are Anagha Lakshmi, Sameta Anagha. For a dull-witted person like me, your nature is not understood even very slightly. Please be pleased and help me. Sri Pada is Sri Venkateshwara. Then Sri Sree Pada said like this, My children, my powerful potencies are infinite. My divine nature has the tendency to manifest in many ways. Even though Mahalakshmi and Padmavati basically belong to the same nature, when she assumed the character of Mahalakshmi, the nature of a lord, as her consort, Sri Mahavishnu emerges from me. When she takes the characteristics, traits of Padmavati, I would allow the essential nature of Venkateshwara to emerge from me. When the primary nature takes birth with form and attributes, appropriate courtesies, worldly observances, and restrictions should be invariably followed. This supreme power, who is my divine sister, incarnated as Yoga Maya on the eve of my incarnation as Krishna and rocketed into the sky. Sages who did rich penance, yogis and Vaishya hermits, by the dint of their terrible penance, made her to originate as Vaasavi Kanya. I had to incarnate in Sri Pitakapuram due to some special reasons. Witness the future program to the full satisfaction of your eyes. You will understand the important feature of my incarnation and the special sportive play filled with divine delight and mirth. My dear child Shankara Bhatt, write about all the Leelas taking place today in this Panchadeva Pahad. Write about them faithfully in Charitamrutam, exactly as they are and exactly as you see them. It will be a source of inspiration to future generations. It will cut across many serious doubts. It imparts new strength, devotion and enthusiasm to Astikas. While both of us were seeing in utter amazement, the figure of Sri Sree Vallabha became a form of divine effulgence, and from there Sri Padmavati Devi and Sri Venkateshwara emerged with supreme splendor.